The humans' problems. Why the galaxy can't kill us. For most advanced alien civilizations, warfare is a calculated risk. Empires rise and fall based on strategy, technological superiority, and logistics. But then there's humanity, an anomaly in the galactic equation. We adapt to anything, humanity's ultimate strength. The universe is vast, filled with countless species, civilizations, and threats. Some alien empires dominate through sheer power, others through technological supremacy. Yet, despite all their advantages, there is one species they can never truly defeat: humans. What makes us so dangerous? Simple. We adapt to anything. Born from struggle. Humanity's ability to adapt comes from its origins. Unlike many alien species that evolved in stable, predictable environments, we were forged in chaos. Earth is a world of extremes: scorching deserts, frozen tundras, deep jungles, and vast oceans. Our ancestors didn't have natural weapons like claws or fangs, nor did they possess thick fur to protect against the elements. Instead, they had intelligence and the ability to learn. When food was scarce, we became hunters, developing weapons and teamwork to bring down prey much larger and stronger than us. When climates changed, we didn't go extinct. We migrated, built shelters, and developed clothing to survive. Every challenge forced us to evolve, not physically, but mentally and socially. Surviving the impossible. The galaxy might look at humanity and wonder, how did they make it this far? We didn't just survive Earth's natural disasters, we thrived despite them. When an ice age gripped the planet, we endured. When supervolcanoes darkened the sky, we found ways to persist. When diseases wiped out millions, we developed medicine. This resilience extends to warfare, too. Throughout history, powerful empires have tried to crush smaller human nations, but time and again, those underdogs fought back using ingenuity, determination, and sheer willpower. Whether through guerrilla tactics, strategic deception, or superior adaptability, humanity has a history of outlasting its enemies, making the harshest environments home. Humans are one of the few species capable of living in almost any environment. We've built civilizations in deserts, on mountaintops, in frozen wastelands, and even beneath the sea. When space travel became possible, we extended our reach even further, creating artificial environments where life shouldn't exist. If the galaxy ever thought it could eliminate us by destroying Earth, they would be making a grave mistake. Humanity wouldn't just give up. We would spread like wildfire, colonizing asteroids, moons, and distant planets. Every attempt to eradicate us would only push us to evolve further, turning weakness into strength. One of the greatest advantages of humanity's adaptability is that we turn disadvantages into opportunities. Other species might be bound by rigid thinking, relying on pre-established strategies. Humans, on the other hand, are unpredictable. Give us crude tools and we'll build machines. Take away our technology and we'll find new ways to fight. Restrict our resources and we'll make do with what we have, often in ways no one expects. The reason alien war strategists fear humanity isn't because we have the best technology or the largest armies. It's because we don't play by the same rules. We experiment, innovate, and never stop improving. The psychology of adaptation. Beyond physical and technological adaptation, humans are also mentally flexible. Many species might break under pressure, unable to cope with sudden change. Humans? We embrace change. We create new philosophies, new ways of thinking, new solutions. Our ability to endure trauma and still push forward is one of our defining traits. Fear? We turn it into motivation. Failure? We turn it into a lesson. Defeat? We turn it into a stepping stone for our next victory. The galactic consequences. For the rest of the galaxy, this adaptability is both terrifying and frustrating. If humanity is oppressed, we resist. If we are attacked, we retaliate in ways no one anticipates. If we are given a challenge, we rise to meet it. Alien civilizations that try to conquer humanity may find themselves in a never-ending war, not because we are the strongest, but because we are the hardest to defeat. And even if they succeed in striking us down, they may unknowingly create the conditions for our next great leap forward. This is why the smartest alien species don't try to destroy us. Instead, they try to work with us, knowing that humanity is not just another civilization, it is a force of nature. Conclusion: humanity finds a way. No matter the odds, no matter the obstacles, one truth remains: humans adapt to anything. We are survivors, innovators, and warriors. We don't just endure change, we embrace it. And that, above all else, is why the galaxy can never truly defeat us. We're insanely hard to kill. Throughout the galaxy, most species assume that if you destroy an enemy's resources, infrastructure, or leadership, they will collapse. But humanity is different. We don't just survive. We refuse to die. No matter what the universe throws at us, we endure, rebuild, and come back stronger. Surviving the worst. Human history is filled with catastrophes that should have wiped us out. We've endured ice ages, plagues, supervolcanoes, and asteroid impacts. Civilizations have risen and fallen, but humanity as a whole never disappeared. When one empire crumbled, another took its place. Even when we lost everything, we rebuilt from the ashes. Natural disasters that would send other species into extinction events are just another challenge for us to overcome. The Black Death killed a third of Europe's population, yet within a few generations, society was thriving again. If the universe expects us to roll over and die, it's in for a rude awakening, built for endurance. Our bodies may seem fragile compared to armored or exoskeletal alien species, but humans are biological tanks in their own way. We can take hits that would kill other creatures and still keep going. Pain tolerance: we've learned to fight through injury. A wounded human doesn't stop, they adapt. Extreme endurance: unlike many species that rely on short bursts of speed or strength, humans can run for miles, hunt for days, and survive in brutal conditions with minimal resources. Rapid healing: our bodies regenerate damaged tissue quickly, allowing us to recover from wounds that would cripple others. Even if we're outmatched physically, our ability to push through pain and exhaustion gives us an edge that no other species understands until it's too late. If we go down, we take you with us. Killing a human isn't enough to stop them. We fight with everything we have, and even in defeat, we make sure our enemies suffer for every victory. History is full of battles where humans, outnumbered and outgunned, still managed to turn the tide through sheer determination. Guerrilla warfare: even if you take our cities, we'll fight from the shadows. Sacrificial last stands: some humans will willingly die just to ensure the enemy loses more than they gain. Inventiveness in crisis: take away our weapons and we'll make new ones. Restrict our resources and we'll turn the scraps into tools of destruction. The galactic nightmare: for an alien species looking to wipe us out, there is no easy way. Even if they devastate Earth, survivors will escape. Even if they conquer us, we will resist for generations. Humanity doesn't know when to quit, and that makes us one of the most dangerous forces in the universe. We learn from failure. Most species fear failure. To them, a mistake is a sign of weakness, an end to progress. But humans? We embrace failure. Every time we fall, we get back up stronger, smarter, and more determined than before, turning losses into lessons. Throughout history, humanity has faced disasters, defeats, and near extinctions. We've lost wars, suffered economic collapses, and endured global crises. But each time we learned. We improved our strategies, rebuilt our societies, and adapted our technology. Every failure became a stepping stone to something greater. Take space travel, for example. Early rocket tests ended in explosions, but instead of giving up, we studied our mistakes and refined our designs. Now, we send probes across the galaxy and dream of colonizing new worlds. Innovation through trial and error. Some civilizations develop technology slowly, only making changes when absolutely necessary. Humans, however, experiment constantly. We push boundaries, break things, and figure out how to make them better. If a weapon fails in battle, we modify it. If a system collapses, we redesign it. If a plan falls apart, we make a new one. Failure isn't the end, It's just part of the process. Why the galaxy should be worried. Aliens might win against humanity in the short term, but they'll never win forever. Every defeat only fuels our determination. Every mistake teaches us something new. We don't just recover, we evolve. Other species may be afraid to fail, but humanity thrives on it. And that's why, in the long run, we always come out ahead. We never give up. When other species face overwhelming odds, they surrender. When their empires crumble, they accept defeat. But humans? We never give up. No matter how many times we fall, no matter how impossible the fight seems, we keep going. And that makes us unstoppable. Survival against all odds. Human history is filled with moments where we should have been wiped out. Natural disasters, wars, plagues, time and time again, we've faced extinction. But instead of vanishing, we adapted, endured, and fought back. Empires have tried to erase us. Enemies have outnumbered us. Nature itself has thrown everything at us. Yet here we stand, not just surviving but thriving. Defeat is temporary. When we lose a battle, we don't quit, we learn. When we are pushed down, we rise again stronger. Even in the darkest moments, when everything seems lost, there are always humans who refuse to stop fighting. History has shown this time and time again. Cities reduced to rubble? We rebuild. Oppression and tyranny? We resist. Impossible odds? We make the impossible possible. The galaxy's worst nightmare. Any alien species that thinks they can break humanity will be in for a surprise. We don't stop. We don't surrender. Even if our world burns, even if we lose everything, we will find a way to fight back. Because the truth is simple, as long as one human remains, the fight is not over. Conclusion: the Galactic Dilemma. For the rest of the galaxy, humanity presents an unsolvable problem. We are not the strongest, the fastest, or the most advanced species. Yet, we are the most relentless. Every attempt to destroy us only makes us more dangerous. Every war against us becomes a war of attrition, one that our enemies will tire of long before we do. Other species fear failure, but we learn from it. They fight with honor, but we fight to win. They expect their enemies to surrender when overwhelmed, but we never give up. Even if we are beaten, broken, or outnumbered, we will find a way to turn the tide. The greatest mistake any alien empire can make is underestimating humanity. We are not just another civilization. We are a force of nature. We survive, we adapt, and we endure. So, the galaxy has a choice. Try to destroy us, and face a war that never ends. Try to enslave us, and create a resistance that will never stop fighting. Try to ignore us, and watch as we rise to challenge the stars themselves. Or perhaps the smartest choice: work with us. Because if history has taught anything, it's that humanity always finds a way, and it's better to have us as allies than as enemies.